The perfect simple affirmation for disbelievers craving quick, tangible proof that affirmations actually work. Let's cut through the noise. If you're a total skeptic or a beginner who's equal parts intrigued and eye-rolling, this is for you. You want quick, tangible results. Proof that this isn't just fluffy New Age smoke and mirrors, but a factual mechanism of the universe. The law of attraction pulling in what you assume. The law of awareness spotlighting the possibilities you dwell on, and the unshakable truth that your inner state is the architect of your outer world. No weird rituals, no hour-long meditations that leave you more frustrated than enlightened. Just one simple tool, the affirmation, I am fine. Why this? Why not swing for the fences with I am a billionaire, or my body is of perfect health? Why not I shoot lasers from my eyes? Because those grand slams are for those who've already rewired their subconscious. For you, the disbeliever nursing doubts like a bad hangover, the beginner whose mind rebels at the thought of faking it till you make it. Starting big is like trying to deadlift 500 pounds on your first gym day. You'll snap something. Resistance kicks in hard, courtesy of years of epigenetic baggage, societal programming, and that inner critic who's got a PhD in sabotage. But I am fine? That's your warm-up set. It's the gateway drug to manifestation, engineered for speed and zero friction. And trust me, when it delivers, and it will, because the principles of reality creation don't play favorites, you'll have the proof etched in your bones. Affirmations work. The law of assumption isn't theory, it's physics for the soul. Let's break it down logically, step by cynical step, because I know you're not here for poetry. You want the why, the how, and the holy shit it happened moment. Drawing straight from Goddard's core. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and the world rearranges to match. Dispenza piles on with the neuroscience. Repeat a thought long enough, and it becomes your default state, firing new neural pathways that attract matching circumstances. I am fine is the perfect Trojan horse for this. It slips past your defenses, plants the seed, and blooms into undeniable evidence. Here are the four, ironclad reasons it's your starter pack, and why ignoring it is like leaving money on the table. Reason 1. It's stupidly easy. The Goldilocks affirmation for quick wins. Affirmations aren't spells, they're assumptions you hammer into your subconscious until they stick like superglue. But for beginners and disbelievers, the biggest roadblock isn't laziness, it's resistance. Your brain's a fortress built on prove-it-first bricks. So, the ideal affirmation? One that feels like slipping into an old pair of jeans. Familiar, comfy, and utterly unthreatening. Enter I am fine. Familiarity as your secret weapon. We've all uttered these words 1,000 times. How are you? I'm fine. It's autopilot dialogue, woven into the fabric of daily life. No exotic phrasing that makes you snort, laugh, or cringe. Goddard would nod here. Familiarity breeds natural assumption. You're not inventing a new identity. You're reclaiming one you already own. Disbelievers, this is your proof point. If it feels native, your subconscious won't mount a rebellion. It's like upgrading from dial-up to broadband without touching the hardware. Zero resistance, the vague magic that fits every crevice. Fine is a chameleon. It spans the spectrum, from really good, actually thriving, to so-so, hanging in there, to not bad, could be worse. That vagueness, it's genius. Unlike I am wealthy beyond measure, which slams into your broke-ass reality like a freight train. Cue the inner voice, yeah right, with my overdraft fees. Fine, sidesteps the clash. You felt fine before, those neutral moments post-coffee, mid-scroll, or after a solid nap. No sarcasm shield needed. Fine rarely drips with irony, like great does when you're lying through your teeth. It's a safe harbor. Per Dispenza, resistance spikes cortisol, blocking the rewiring. Fine keeps it low, letting the affirmation seep in like warm tea, not a cold shower. Easy to prime, your launch pad for positive momentum. Vagueness isn't weakness, it's flexibility. Pair I am fine with a quick mental image, sun on your face, a deep breath without the usual knot in your chest, and boom, you nudge it toward the sunny end of the spectrum. No Herculean effort. Imagine it during your commute, before bed, or while brushing your teeth. Feel the ease in your shoulders, the subtle lift in your step. That's the law of attraction in action. You're assuming a state of fineness, and awareness tunes you to fine-ish moments you'd otherwise ignore. Beginners, this primes the pump. Disbelievers, test it. 3 days in, and you'll catch yourself noticing the barista's smile instead of the line. This ease isn't accidental, it's engineered for results. In a world where manifestation gurus peddle complexity to sell courses, I am fine is the minimalist hack. Neville would call it assuming the natural state. Joe would back it with studies showing simple, repeated phrases shift brainwaves from beta, stress, to alpha flow. Quick? Under a week you'll feel the shift. Tangible? Watch your mood baseline creep up, uninvited worries fade. Proof delivered. Reason 2. It delivers lightning-fast results, cracking open the door to the whole universe. Here's where the disbeliever's armor cracks. Speed. You want evidence, not eternity. I'm a billionaire sounds sexy, but it's a siege. Subconscious blocks, childhood scarcity scripts, epigenetic echoes of ancestral struggle, erect walls thicker than Trump's ego. You'd need months of strategic erosion, visualization marathons, belief audits, gradual scaling, effort invested, massive. Return? Delayed, if at all, because doubt is a manifestation killer. I am fine? It's a scalpel, not a sledgehammer, simple as a light switch. Say it, feel it, flicker on, and watch the ripple. Why so fast? Low stakes mean low barriers. Your subconscious, that sly gatekeeper, waves it through. Goddard's law of assumption shines here. Assume fine, and circumstances align to prove you're fine. A random call from an old friend? Fine coincidence. Traffic parts like the Red Sea? Fine flow. Dispensa's quantum field theory kicks in too. Your coherent emotional state, calm, fine, collapses infinite possibilities into fine outcomes. No woo, just waveform collapse, baby. But the real magic? The domino effect. Once results hit, say a stress-free morning where fine feels real, doubt dies. You've got empirical proof. It works. And here's the argumentative hammer. If this affirmation works, they all do. It's not the words, it's the principle. The law of attraction doesn't cherry-pick. It responds to assumption. Neville hammered this. The mechanism is universal. One win opens the floodgates. That fine baseline, it's your proof of concept prototype. Now scale up. If fine manifested, why not flourishing? The door's ajar, you're through. Disbelievers, this is your conversion story waiting to happen. Tangible results? Check your calendar in 7 days. Reason 3. Don't sleep on the tremendous ripple. From mea to momentum. Simple doesn't mean small. We toss I'm fine around like confetti. But how often do we mean it? Rarely, because life's a gauntlet. Deadlines, heartaches, that nagging not enough hum. You're not fine. You're frayed. Now, flip the script. Assume I am fine until it sinks in. Truly felt, not lip service. Imagine the upgrade. No more depression's gray fog, sadness's lead weights, stress's constant buzz. Your emotional thermostat resets to neutral positive. Suddenly decisions flow, creativity sparks. Joy? It sneaks in, unannounced. Why tremendous? Because emotion is the fuel of manifestation. Dispenza's meditations prove it. Sustained feeling creates chemical cascades that magnetize matching realities. Goddard? Feeling is the secret. Fine isn't ecstasy, but it's fertile soil. From this perch, bigger assumptions take root easier. No weeds of woe choking them out. Life eases, arguments diffuse, opportunities glint. You're not euphoric, you're equipped. For the depressed, it's oxygen. For the overwhelmed beginner, it's scaffolding. Reason 4. Self-concept first, the inner shift that rewrites your world, because external change follows assumption. Here's the deeper truth, straight from the masters. Emotional state and self-concept precede external shifts. You don't manifest a fine life by chasing it. You assume the self who is fine, and the law of assumption delivers the props. Subconsciously embed I am fine through repetition, feeling, awareness, and your identity upgrades. The old broken me narrative crumbles. Dispenza's scans show it. New beliefs birth new behaviors, new realities. A fine life? Not fireworks, but solid ground. Better than the chaos most endure. Little stress, scant anger, baseline comfort. It's Mount Everest's base camp. Acclimation, gear check, view to inspire the climb. From here, affirm I am thriving. Resistance? Minimal. Proof from fine? Ironclad. Neville, live in the end. Joe, become supernatural by choice. You're not wishing. You're being. External world? It catches up, as it must. Skeptics, test it. Disbelievers, track it. Beginners, start now. Whisper I am fine 10 times. Feel the ease. Tomorrow, same. Watch the proof unfold. This isn't hope, it's law. Your reality awaits assumption. Claim it.